Welcome to Mathematics Form 1, Chapter 4, Ratios, Rates, and Proportions, 4.2, Rates. In this part of the lesson, we will learn how to determine the relationship between ratios and rates. Are you ready? Let's begin. Alright, so if you see in front of here, there's a table. Previously, you already learned about ratios. Now, if you remember, ratio can be written in two forms. One is A to B, as in A double colon to B, as well as the other format, which is A over B. Alright, so the one that we are going to write in this table today will be A over B. Now we are also going to write the quantities involved, and we are going to write the unit of measurement according to the situation. Right, let's look at the first situation. A car travels 285 kilometers in 3 hours. So there are two units here. So car traveled, which is 285 kilometers, which is the A part of our ratio, and 3 hours will be the time taken, so that would be our B part. Now if I was to write this in ratio, will be 285 kilometers over the course of 3 hours. Okay, according to what we have written, we want to write the quantities involved. Now the quantities involved are the 285 kilometers. Here will be the distance that the car has traveled. So the quantities will be distance. The other part of it is how long did it take to travel? 3 hours. So how long is time? Unit of measurement is easily seen from the situation. Okay, so we got kilometer and hour. Now for unit of measurement, we do not write it as a singular or plural. There's no singular, there's no plural in this units of measurement. So kilometer and hour. Okay, let's look at the second situation. The second situation is a plant grow 24 centimeters in 4 months. Alright, so the growth of it is 24 centimeters over the course of 4 months. Now we know centimeter is to measure the height, the distance, the length. Alright, in this case, because the plant grows, we normally know that the plant grows upwards. Okay, it grows upwards means it is the height of the plant. So the quantity involved will be the height. And then 4 months is the duration that is measured. So the duration will be the time involved. Okay, you can also write duration too. Alright, for the unit will be centimeter and months. Okay, let's move on to the next one. A baby mouse increases by 1.3 kilogram in 60 days. Alright, so there are two units involved. 1.3 kilogram over the course of 60 days. Alright, so 1.3 kilogram will be the weight, or you can, as the situation says, the mass. Okay, and then the duration will be 60 days, which is the time. Alright, the unit involved will be kilogram and day. Okay, the last situation, current pulse rate is 75 beats per minute. So it means that every minute it will beat 75 times. So it will be 75 beats at every minute. So every minute here means every 1 minute. So the quantity involved here, because this one is a rate, so it will be the pulse, and then the cross of time, which is 1 minute. So our unit of measurement is beat, okay, and then minute. Okay, so what we actually do here is we are actually writing the ratio, which is A over B, in the form of rate. Okay, so we are measuring two different quantities, and then okay, we are measuring two different types of quantities that relates to each other. Okay, that relates to each other. So what we have actually done is a rate. Now let's see more example. Okay, let's look at the first example. This example asks us to state the rate and the two quantities, including the unit involved. Okay, let's look at the first situation. 14 buys 2 kilograms of mangoes at a total price of 10 ringgit. Means that every kilo, okay, every 2 kilo will be 10 ringgit. Alright, so let's write them down. Okay, so the rate for this one will be RM10 for 2 kilo. Okay, and then the quantities involved, okay, the quantities involved will be the mass or the weight and the amount of money. Okay, so that is for question A. Okay, for question B, a car consumes 1 liter of petrol for the distance of 12 kilometer. So in the 12 kilometer distance, the car already uses 1 liter of petrol. So the rate here will be the 12 kilometer 1 liter. Okay, and then the quantities will be the distance, which is the 12 kilometer, as well as the volume, which is 1 liter of petrol. Alright, I'm gonna ask you this question and see if you want to write the answer in the comment section. Instead of writing rate equals to RM10 per over 2 kilogram, can it be written as 2 kilo over RM10? As well as, can the rate for question B becomes 1 liter over 12 kilometer? Let me know the answer in the comment section. Can it be written as such? Alright, we move on to the second example. Okay, second example, the first part of the question is Rajan is riding his bicycle at a speed of 5 m/s. Alright, so this 5 m/s is 5 meter, and then s is referring to seconds. The question asks us to convert 5 meter per second to kilometer per hour. Okay, so I'm going to write them out first. So the rate is 5 meter. So if you see a slash, it's actually over second. Now there is no second here, means every 1 second. Okay, and then the question asks us to convert it to kilometer per hour. So there are unit conversion here from meter to kilometer. Now let's do some recalling here. 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1000 meter. Okay, so in order for us to get 1000, I need to multiply with 1000 to get a 1000 kilometer. But for us to get meter to kilometer, which is what we are converting from meter to kilometer, okay, we need to be dividing with 1000. Alright, so from here, from meter to kilometer, I need to convert it, I need to divide it with 1000. Means that 500, okay, 5 divide with 1000, because I'm converting from meter to kilometer. Okay, the next one that you need to do revision is, we know that 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. And then 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. So it means that from 1 hour to 60, I need to multiply with 60 in order to get 60 minutes. Likewise, if I want to get 1 hour, I need to divide with 60. Okay, so the same thing for 1 minute, which is equivalent to 60 seconds. So for 1 minute to go to 60 seconds, we'll multiply with 60. But to go to 1 minute means I need to divide with 60. Okay, so if you remember this one, our conversion is going to be from second to minute to hour. So I need to go 2 times. So I need to divide 1 and then divide it again with 60. So I need to divide it 2 times. Means that 1 divide with, which is 60, okay, and then multiply with 60. Okay, because 2 times. Or you want to do this as well, 1 multiply 60 and then multiply 60 again. Okay, divide with 60, divide with 60. But usually we write it like this. Right. So it's actually 5 over 1000 dividing with 1 over, okay, so 1 divide with 60 multiply 60 will be 1 over 36, 3600. Okay, so you use your calculator, or you want to manually calculate also can. 5 over 1000 divide with 1 over the 3600. Okay, so you should be able to get, okay, 18 kilometer per hour. Are we okay so far? You can always pause this video or you can rewind and then watch again. Okay, the next one. Okay, example 2, the density of a type of metal is 22,700 kilometer per meter cubic. Okay, state the density of this metal in gram per centimeter cubic. Alright, so density of a metal means it is calculated using the weight of a water. Okay, it's a physics. If you ever go to study physics more or in your science, you will see something like this. Alright, so our question is 2,700 kilogram per meter cubic. Now if there's no number in mathematics, it is actually 1 at the front. Now if you remember from your previous few chapter, if there is a superscript, okay, if there's a superscript 3 here, it means that meter is being multiplied 3 times. Do you still remember? Alright, now this question wants us to change it to gram per centimeter cubic. Alright, so we look at the first one, kilogram. Okay, we know that 1 kilo is equivalent to 1,000 gram. Now this is a very straightforward. Multiply with 1,000. So here we have 2,700. Okay, 2,700. So we need to convert to gram, means multiply with 1,000. Okay, this one is straightforward. The next one we want to see is the unit. We know that 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeter. Now because this is meter cubic, okay, means that it is going to be multiplied 3 times to get centimeter cubic. So 100 multiply 100 multiply 100 3 times to get centimeter cubic. Okay, so this is 1 multiply 100 100 100. Okay, alright, so you see here you get 2700, another 30 over 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, you can either press your calculator or you can manually calculate. So there are 5 0 here, so there's another 5 here, means that it is 27 divided with 10, which is 2.7 gram per centimeter cubic. So in this part of the lesson that you notice that we need to know a lot of conversion. So if your conversion is not very good, you can do what I did. I list down the things that I know, like 1 kilogram equivalent to 1,000 gram. And then I can know that whether I need to divide with 1,000 or do I need to multiply with 1,000 and so on. Okay. Now if you really want to enrich your knowledge, you can always try. If you have a Sasbadi workbook, you can refer to page 48 to 49, question 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, Sasbadi workbook version 2021. Or you can refer to your textbook, self-practice 4.2a at page 83. Okay, you can try the exercises there. So then we come to the end of our lesson. If you know if you don't understand any of it, you can always go back to the front and repeat the process again. Come with me, and if you have learned something, make sure that you share this with your friend, and hopefully they will learn something too. Right, so we come to the end of our class. I'll see you again in the next lesson. Take care and bye bye.